In 2016, the Cleveland Browns have this really weird problem that reminds me of a chess problem. Please don't go. Where are you going? Suppose the board looks like this. These are the only pieces left. Both of you have a king, you have a pawn, your opponent doesn't. Now the rule is if your pawn makes it to the other end of the board, you get to exchange it for any other piece. So you choose a queen, right? That's the best piece, and that's the mistake that costs you a win. See, now your opponent can't go anywhere. The king can't legally put himself into check, so it's a tie. You messed up. The queen was just too good. You should have picked a less good option so the whole big chess machine could have kept working. Now, of course, the Browns would happily take a tie at this point, I'm sure, but it's a similar weird situation. This is their depth chart. Everyone has been hurt at some point or another. A couple injuries were minor. Nonetheless, last weekend things got so bad that they had to pull their number one wideout off the line and put him in as quarterback. And as a consequence, the Browns have now had 5 different guys throw at least 8 passes in a single season. You have to go all the way back to the 2003 Raiders to find the last time and maybe the only other time a team has done that. The difference, of course, is this. The Raiders did that over the course of a 16-week season, and the Browns are in week 5. So Cleveland is facing a dilemma that no NFL team has ever had to deal with, but almost by dumb luck, they just happen to have Terrelle Pryor, one of the only wideouts in modern NFL history with pro quarterback experience. Pryor's closest contemporary in this regard in the modern era is Kordell Stewart. Now, the difference there is that when Stewart moved to play quarterback, the Pittsburgh receiving corps didn't really have a big absence. They didn't have a hole to fill because Stewart was never a major target. They had plenty of guys not named Kordell Stewart, like Yancey Thigpen, who could easily pick up the slack. When Charlie Whitehurst, aka Clipboard Jesus, aka the 4th string quarterback, was knocked out of the game Sunday, they had no choice but to put Pryor in there. And this is the weirdest part of the problem. A not great quarterback becomes worse because the number one wideout is gone, because the number one wideout is him. If I were the Browns, I would probably like to put Pryor in at quarterback over, say, Whitehurst, but I kinda couldn't because the receiving corps would be prohibitively bad. This is the problem Terrelle Pryor has. He's the queen who can move like a rook and a bishop. He's good at too many things. He kinda has to be a rook. Unless, of course, he listened to Twitter and found a way to pass to himself. I mean, that's how Brett Favre started his career. He threw a pass to himself. First career completion. Brad Johnson actually technically threw a touchdown pass to himself one time. Of course, results on this are a little bit varied. Let's take a trip to the other side of Ohio football. Andy Dalton looks like he's going for the most intentional grounding of all time. And by extraordinary fortune, the ball actually bounces back to him. Andy Dalton, it's your lucky day. You get to complete your own pass to yourself. And Ohio's a terrible state. Looking for more great content like this? Well, that's good. Hope you find it. See ya.